What happens when someone vanishes without a trace? One moment they're here, then gone, leaving only questions and heartbreak. Some disappearances end in places so cold, so unimaginable that the truth feels like a nightmare. Sometimes the answer is hidden in plain sight, a box, sealed and forgotten, holding a terrible secret. In Somerville, South Carolina, Ashley Pegram, a 28-year-old mother, was about to become the center of such a story. Searching for connection, Ashley turned to a dating app and arranged to meet a man she knew only online. The date was set for April 3, 2015. She told her family her plans and left home, never to return. She was meeting Edward Bonilla. After that night, Ashley Pegram was never seen alive again. The silence that followed her disappearance was deafening, pulling her loved ones into a world of fear and uncertainty. What happened to Ashley? The answer would chill an entire community, and it all began with a simple date. When Ashley didn't come home, her family panicked. Calls went unanswered, and dread set in. They filed a missing person report, and police quickly focused on Edward Bonilla, the last person to see her. Bonilla claimed their date ended badly, and that he dropped Ashley off at a local apartment complex. He insisted he had no idea what happened to her after that. But detectives weren't convinced. Was this a simple argument or a carefully crafted alibi? Ashley's family knew she wouldn't just walk away from her life or her child. Their pleas for help spread across social media and local news, but days turned into weeks with no sign of Ashley. Flyers went up, vigils were held, and hope began to fade. Bonilla's story was the only lead, but it led nowhere. The community was left with a haunting question: where was Ashley Pegram? The search for answers was just beginning, and the truth was far darker than anyone imagined. The investigation was about to take a chilling turn. In modern investigations, a cell phone can reveal a person's final movements. Police obtained Ashley's phone records, hoping for a clue. The last signal from her phone didn't come from the apartment complex Bonilla mentioned. Instead, it pinged a tower near Bonilla's home in a remote wooded area. This glaring contradiction shifted the entire investigation. Search teams combed the dense woods and rural properties nearby, desperate for any sign of Ashley. The task was immense, the terrain unforgiving, and hope began to fade as weeks passed. The cell phone ping gave them a place to start, but the woods kept their secrets. The question was no longer just where Ashley was, but what had happened to her in those woods. The answer was waiting, hidden in the silence, and it would soon be found. The breakthrough came in May, over a month after Ashley vanished. A man walking his dog in a secluded area near Bonilla's home stumbled upon an old sealed chest freezer. It was taped and strapped shut, hidden among the trees. Sensing something was wrong, he called the police. Investigators arrived and opened the freezer, revealing a horrific scene. Inside, wrapped in black plastic, was the body of a young woman, Ashley Pegram. The search was over, but the horror was just beginning. The autopsy revealed Ashley had been brutally beaten and strangled. Her killer had tried to erase her, sealing her in a makeshift tomb and abandoning it in the woods. The freezer, once ordinary, had become a symbol of chilling depravity. The truth was out, and it was more horrifying than anyone had feared. Ashley's family finally had answers, but at a terrible cost. The community would never forget what was found in those woods. The discovery of Ashley's body near Bonilla's home was damning. His story had already unraveled, and now the evidence was overwhelming. Friends told police Bonilla had recently asked for help moving a heavy freezer, claiming it was full of spoiled meat. He even tried to sell it online. The puzzle pieces formed a dark picture, a man desperate to hide his crime. Bonilla was arrested and charged with Ashley's murder. He used the anonymity of the internet to lure his victim, then tried to bury the truth in a cold, silent box. But the truth has a way of coming out, even from the darkest places. Ashley's story is a haunting reminder of the dangers that can hide behind a friendly profile. In the end, the freezer was opened and the unspoken truth was finally given a voice. Spooky, right?